I'm shopping for hardware. Range 4,000 miles. Fully equipped, fully armed. Price is no object. When do I need it? Now. I'm going bird hunting. Hunting for a very big, very sick bird.
We need to generate a little forward momentum here, gentlemen. Where do we stand?
Well, we're fully deployed to Mauritania, Mr. President.
And the flight plan?
Prepared and ready, sir.
Then let's go.
Fully armed, long range, corporate jet.
Yeah, there. 3 air-to-air missiles on retractable racks, chaff dispensers, anti-missile electronic measures, full satellite communication and navigational systems.
So the prince, having a business jet. Customized like that, he must be raving paranoid, no?
Is he any more crazier than a man who calls me in the middle of night wanting immediately to buy black market MiG-29?
Or a man who suggests there's only one plane for the job. But while it's not for sale, it could be stolen from an airfield in Cap, where it's being outfitted. So, do I look the part?
I always knew you'd find use for all those years spent on KGB Middle Eastern desk, even in New Russia.
Ukraine, Pavel. The new Ukraine.
Judging from the activity on the tarmac, we're not going to be here long.
Oh, I hope you're right. Forward motion will at least create the illusion we have some control over our own destiny.
Give me good news.
Well, I went up and back, checked every station. Absolutely no one is sick or showing any symptoms.
Dr. Sanders told Brenda we still have 24 hours to go before we should reasonably expect to see symptomatic individuals.
But it is good news that neither Ms. Hopkins nor Dr. Turnauer is feeling ill.
Spirits are holding up real well, too. I believe we've handled this. I think that you have handled this as well as humanly possible, Captain. I think we all believe that.
Captain Holland, Colonel Nasher.
Yes, Colonel.
We're loading the meals, medicine, and other items that you requested. By the way, you're going to Mauritania. There's a abandoned Soviet airfield there. We'll be receiving your flight plan on a secure line any minute now.
Thank you, Colonel. Ever been to Mauritania?
Nobody's been to Mauritania, Captain. Not even I. That's why they chose it.
They know Prince is on pilot. Ask that the aircraft be ready immediately.
And I'm expected sometimes during the night for the acceptance flight check.
Your identification and flight plan.
500,000 American.
If that's the Princess pilot, why did he not check in? Here he comes now.
Ronnie, thanks for calling me in. What have you got?
It's printing now. It's an alert message from our Cairo station. Cairo's picked up some information that Flight 66 is attracting some interest from a terrorist group. They're apparently trying to secure a military strike aircraft that's capable of hitting them over Mauritania.
Oh, are you telling me they already know 66's destination? Roth's gonna have a coronary.
About what?
Sanders will fill you in. I've got to inform Roth.
It's an alert message from Cairo. I'll print you a copy.
We're fueled to max takeoff weight. Water tanks are full. They're changed and topped the oil in all 4 engines. I've programmed the computer, and the 3 inertial nav systems are aligned.
Roger.
All supplies are loaded in the cabin. Doors are closed. You give us the word, we're ready to go.
All right, thank you, Barb.
What do you think?
Could be credible. Any group with the right hardware could fly across the desert and reach the airfield for an attack, I suppose.
To what end? Any group with the right hardware gets cable news. They think Lancaster's going to die with the rest of them. Why risk people and equipment to kill a dead man when the whole world is watching? It does not make sense, Steve.
Terrorism is not rational. The main thing that bothers me is how they could find the right location so fast. There's only one organization sophisticated enough to do that.
Which is?
Al-Aqba, formed in the aftermath of the Gulf War, opposed to the Palestinian peace process. Roth is the expert on them. They scare him to death.
Yeah, but if they're that sophisticated, they wouldn't be running around trying to borrow a fighter squadron.
Bingo.
Do you think communications can get me a secure line to Cairo?
Do you know where the comm room is?
Yeah. Are you saying this didn't come from Cairo?
Can I look at that again? You have the right numbers, Doctor. They don't match. There's no record.
You know, this just doesn't add up. It takes 20 minutes to track down the station chief in Cairo, and he's heard nothing about this.
Hey, Doc, it's almost Christmas. Government decelerates.
And now you are telling me that these tracking numbers lead to a dead end. Somebody wrote this, and I have to question him.
Look, maybe there's a glitch, or I looked in the wrong place. But as far as I can tell, the computer never logged in a message from Cairo with that wording.
It obviously came in. I mean, it's on the printout. It's in the computer.
Like you said, Doc. Dead end. They don't call this place the Puzzle Palace for nothing.
What you're saying doesn't make any sense, Mr. Virgil.
Two possibilities. It's a glitch in the system, or the message did not originate outside.
Are you saying that if someone here in Langley put this in the system with a bunch of bogus tracking numbers, you would have no record?
Did I say that? I don't recall saying that.
You had me scared. I thought you would neglect to file your flight plan. Excuse me for a second.
Roger that, Dallas, and thank you. They've turned us over to the government. We're now a federal operation.
Quantum 66, Captain Holland, Colonel Nasher.
This is the flight deck?
I'm disconnecting the landline now, Captain, and turning you over to air traffic control frequency. And Captain, good luck.
Thank you, Colonel. Folks, this is Captain Holland from the flight deck. First, I want to thank you all for bearing up so well under these extremely trying circumstances. You've all been quite wonderful. In a few moments, you're going to be experiencing something quite extraordinary. Quantum Flight 66 is actually going to start moving. We've gotten our flight plans, and we're heading for Mauritania. Frankly, I can't tell you too much about it, other than once we're there, you're probably not going to need your long jump.
Moses, we're on the move again. We're headed for the Sahara. I'll file once we get there. Yes, Ben, I'm taking copious notes.
Now, there's one other bit of good news. No one, not a single passenger, not a single crew member, no one on this flight has gotten sick or shown any symptoms of this alleged virus. And I'm confident no one will.
Quantum 66, you're cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, roger that, Tower, and thank you. Think they'd shoot us out of the air if we ditched the flight plan and headed over the pole to Los Angeles?
No. But with our luck, an earthquake could hit just as we touch down. 80 knots. B1, be on.
Positive brake gear up.
Target is airborne. Right on schedule.
Appearance, sir.
Good morning, Reverend Wilson. I enjoy your ministry.
Lady.
Why do we...
Are we gonna die?
Excuse me?
I know you've been up in the cockpit, Ambassador. I know you know what's going on here. For all I know, maybe you're even calling the shots on this deal. Now, are we gonna die?
Appearance, sir. You must control your fears.
What do you get out calling me fearful, young man?
If you're not fearful in this situation, you are a fool, sir, and I do not believe you are that. All I'm saying is you can't show emotional extremes to your flock. That's all I'm saying.
There's somebody I need to talk to. Give me the GSM files.
Thank you.
What have you got?
Nothing. Communications couldn't find the source of the alert, and there's no other similar traffic outbound.
Well, Roth is massively upset, demanding to know how Akbach could have intercepted information about where 66 is headed.
Wait a second. The alert merely mentioned a terrorist group. The director's already concluded it's Akbach?
Roth wants to make sure that no one, that includes you, Ronnie, talked about it on non-secure lines.
The flight plan was sitting on the director's desk when I delivered the briefing papers, right there for anyone to see, and it came in from Quantum Airlines unclassified.
After you talked to the flight crew, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, good. Did you happen to mention the Saharan location? I mean, you're the one that found it. You're the one that made the recommendation.
I may have, or someone may have said Western Mauritania.
Akbach's monitors probably overheard your conversation.
They wouldn't have had the exact coordinates.
Come on, Mark. The whole damn flight plan went chattering out.
Over secure lines from Dallas to Langley to Iceland. Roth is looking for easy targets. Dr. Sanders fits the description.
Wait a second. The destination became declassified the minute that Quantum was involved.
All right. Actually, that's not quite true, Ronnie. The plane's phone system is off, and despite your assumptions about what you think you saw on the director's desk, that this is a classified